Hi everyone, hope you were all doing well today. It is Friday and it is the 6th, I think, isn't it? So, we chatted yesterday and I was considering what the topic would be that I would speak about. And that topic is fertility, I suppose, and what fertility or having children and turning 40, I suppose my reflection on it and what it means to me. And when I was thinking about it last night, I did my angel cards, which I would do on a daily basis anyways, and sometimes actually do them twice a day. Do you guys do angel cards and do you like them? So, and I'm going to show you what came up. And the card that came up was, your children are watched over by angels. So I thought that was really interesting. And, a sign that maybe it's something that I should speak about. I know a lot of people have struggles in relation to that, and I suppose have had my own journey with it, and I'm sure many of you have and currently still do. And for me, for some of you that know me and my friends, I spoke on it previously before about, I suppose, getting married and always wanting children, always did from a young age, and sometimes it doesn't work out for one reason or another. Some of us just aren't supposed to be parents or meant to be parents for whatever reason, and again, I'm just basing what I'm speaking of is my experience. We'll all have our own different thoughts and journeys, and I did go for tests in my kind of early 20s when I was married. I would have had all the tests and just nothing happened. So while lots of friends around me would have got pregnant and had their first child and their second child and their third child, I would have been still trying and getting nowhere. And nothing ever came up. And I was so obsessed about it at the time, and I know a lot of people get like that, when you hear that you're just consumed by it. And thinking back, I definitely was. I remember a friend that I went to school with at the time saying to me that she was afraid to tell me that she was pregnant again because I was literally in turmoil. And I suppose over the years, not that I was actively trying all through my 30s or anything like that, because obviously, as I said before, my marriage broke up, so things had changed. And a lot of people watching this, and maybe people would still say, I'm 42 now, I'll be 43 in January. It's not something that I wanted, as to be like a mother at 42 or 3 or 4 or 5. And yes, maybe if I had thought of it and I really wanted to seriously consider it, I don't actually think I'd want to put myself through that again, because I'd have to go back and, obviously make the decision first and then see where you go from there, if there'd be an issue. So I kind of more or less made my peace with that as such. But funny, well, it wasn't funny at the time. Turning 40, definitely, as they say, you kind of reflect a lot and you think a lot. And there would be a lot of comments, I suppose, in relation to that ticking clock of turning 40. And if you are a woman, that maybe you haven't children, or maybe you've had one and you decide that you want another one, and it's put out there that you have to consider that the older you're getting. And I think, is it that I read before, when you turn 35 or early 30s, the percentage goes down to about 30 or 35 as well. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. I know I read it somewhere before. But I kind of started to become obsessed and upset about it again. And it's not that I was, I suppose, consciously in a situation that I was trying or anything like that. I absolutely wasn't. But over a period of time, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 or 12 months even, so a couple of months before turning 40 and possibly a couple of months after that, I was upset about it. You know, you kind of give out to your body that why couldn't I have them? What's wrong with me? And it's funny because I was talking to another friend and she's a couple of years older than me. She'd be about 45 now. And I told her how I was feeling. And she said that she was the same. And I definitely think it's that, as I said, that ticking clock coming up to the age of 40, where you think you've kind of dealt with it and you've put it behind you, but it comes back to bite you in the ass again. So, as I said, I would like to think that I'm obviously over that stage, but maybe when the menopause comes, those feelings come up again. I actually don't know, because thankfully, or should I say thankfully, I'm not at that stage. But I know too that that is something that happens in our family early as well, because I have 5 sisters. So I suppose I'd just like to see what your thoughts or feelings are around it. And you know, it's kind of like a mourning process. Sorry, I should pronounce it properly. That you're mourning for something that you didn't have or you didn't get to have. I don't know if that would make sense to anyone else, but it's definitely something, a word that would kind of jump into my head. And yeah, I kind of think that's probably the height of what it is that I have to say on it. And what I thought we could do today after, or when I had the chat about it, was, because I had my angel cards out anyways, as I said, because I was reading the one that I pulled up last night, that I would pull one and read it, because it's Friday and it's something nice to do for us. So the one that came up is self-respect, and I'm going to read it for us. And it says that Archangel Michael is supporting your quest for happiness, health and abundance by advising you to respect and to love yourself. This situation you're inquiring about has some dysfunctional aspects which can seem adversely affect your self-esteem. This card is a sign that it's time to honour yourself, even if others are treating you even if others aren't treating you in a worthy manner. You deserve respect from yourself and others, for you're a loved child of God, just as everyone is in spiritual truth. So then with these cards, it does a possible specific meaning, and they're Archangel Michael ones, which is why I really like these, because it gives you kind of something to think about. So the specific meaning is: get counselling to build your self-esteem. Leave an abusive situation. Let go of behaviours that keep you deep down, deep down aren't healthy or right for you, as guilt erodes self-respect. Insist that others treat you with respect. So I hope you like that for Friday. And I would love to know what your comments or thoughts are. I know some people that follow me and friends are in possibly similar situations. And I will see you all again on Monday. This weekend is going to be, I need to get some study in, so I'm trying to get some study in today as well, and do the usual house stuff, like make some nice brown bread and dinner and get out for a walk. It's absolutely beautiful here today. I went for a walk in the sunset last night and it was really, really nice. So I'm going to get out again today later and go and jump in the really cold lake. I will see you all Monday, and have a lovely weekend, and look after yourselves and get some rest and relaxation in. Take care. Bye bye.